I always thought my little brother's imaginary friend was harmless, just a quirky part of his childhood. Until last night when I found myself gasping for air, submerged in the icy waters of the lake behind our house. It started innocently enough, with my brother, Theo, spending hours in his room, giggling and whispering to someone we couldn't see. He called his friend Fisher, a name that seemed benign at first. But as the weeks went by, strange things began to happen. I'd wake up with damp sheets, the scent of lake water lingering in the air, and Theo began to have night terrors, screaming about someone pulling him under. One evening, curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to confront this imaginary friend. Theo was in bed, fast asleep, the moon casting eerie shadows across his room. I whispered, "Fisher, if you're real, show yourself." The room grew cold, a chilling breeze sweeping through, and a glass of water on Theo's nightstand tipped over, spilling onto the floor in a deliberate, unnatural way. Shaken, I backed out of the room, my heart pounding with a fear I couldn't quite rationalize. That night, I dreamt of murky waters and an unseen force dragging me below the surface. The next day, determined to put an end to this madness, I trekked to the lake with a plan to confront whatever was haunting us. As I stood by the water's edge, the wind howled through the trees, and the water rippled with an unseen presence. Suddenly, I felt a forceful push from behind, and I tumbled forward, crashing into the freezing water. Panic set in as I struggled to breathe, something holding me down, a shadowy figure just out of sight. My limbs flailed, fighting the invisible grip that tightened around me, whispering in Theo's voice, "Come play with us, forever." As the world faded, I thought of Theo and how I had to save him from this malevolent force. In a final desperate act, I clawed at the water, breaking the surface with a gasp, the night air filling my lungs. I stumbled to the shore, shivering and terrified, realizing that Fisher was no mere figment of Theo's imagination. He was something far darker, and I knew I had to protect my brother from a sinister playmate lurking beneath the lake steps. As I looked back at the now still water, I understood that Fisher was waiting, biding his time, and I had unwittingly become part of his dangerous game.